Hi YouTube, this is Retta, and I am able to record today. Yesterday I happened to record 3 minutes, and in them 3 minutes you could see the big mistake I made, and I'll point that out in a minute. But my video camera ran out with 3 minutes, the battery. So I don't know where my other batteries are, so I had to charge up my batteries and try to fix the mistake as is possible. I don't have my light out, you know, the big light so you can really see the colors really good. My ring light. So the colors may be looking a little off to you, but I'm sorry about that. But you can see where now I have tried to fix my mistake a little bit. So right here this is a warning. Don't use don't use these with regular soft pastels, because these are more oily and more waxy. So it's like a soft waxy pastel. It feels like kind of like a thick paint, and it doesn't work well with the chalk pastel. So you see I used it up here and I couldn't get it off. I tried everything to get it off. It just doesn't come off. So I had to try to fix it somehow. So I had to try to add some black in there. I'm still going to work on it to figure out what I can do to kind of, you know, get this better, but that's how I try to fix it. So you seen yesterday in those 3 minutes, the big mistake I did was by using these. These are beautiful pastels. This is like one of my favorite pastels. They're very waxy, and they are so smooth, and they just melt like butter when but it's not good. I think that was probably something that should have came to me like, duh, you can't use them. But I wasn't thinking. And I'm one of the people that I learn by my own mistakes. So learn from my mistakes. Don't mix these. If you're doing chalk pastels, keep it kind of chalky, or the hard, you know, chalk pastels. Don't mix these in. Don't mix that up with that. Also, because I only have that one set of pastels like this. This is the only, you know, and then I have some. This is the only set I have. And then I have these chalk pencil pastels. So my palette is kind of limited. So I only have so many browns and so many different colors to work with. So it's kind of, I think with pastels, more is good. You know, lots and lots of, you know, more is good. So, so that's neither here nor there. So I'm determined to finish this weekend, hopefully by today. You can see I did some more details and added some. I wish I had the camera on so you guys could have seen it. Also, these tools I've been using are these pastel brushes, and I think this is one. Like this, these are like pastel brushes. I think I paid like $6 for like 3 of them. So I got hard and soft. So one is stiffer, and they came with 3 each, and they come in either soft or stiff, so I got one of each. I do like using them sometimes for big areas. So that's neat. I want to get this done so I can put it in the frame and so far. So right now I'm going to try to work on some things. I'm going to try to fix this area where I smudged it yesterday, and I also want to change this. I don't really like that background too much. So I think I want to try to deepen it. And then with the handy dandy color wheel, which I'm not proficient at. So I'm learning it. I'm going to, you know, try to add some other colors in there to kind of deepen it up. Some complementary colors. So that's neither here nor there. So I'm going to start working on this and chat as we go. So after I'm done doing this pastel, I'm going to try, oh, also, another warning. These are pictures that I got from their Facebook page, from their cell phone. These are horrible pictures to try to you know, to try to get colors and stuff in, because the pixels are horrible and this and that. So this is another lesson learned. Try to get some good pictures, not so much of, you know, some cell phones have really good pictures, but this one, when you try to like get the images bigger and stuff, it starts pixelating. So it's kind of hard. So after I'm done with this, I'm going to try to do, you guys know I've talked about it. Watercolor is not my strong suit at all. Watercolor and me are not good friends. And I also keep one of these little papers here so I can remember what colors I'm using. Watercolors and me aren't, you know, really, aren't really good friends. So I'm going to try to, do some watercolors with you guys, and we can learn. I think it's hard for me. I have a working theory here. If you don't know me, I have another YouTube channel, Intuitive Retta. I am a tarot reader and stuff like that. And I have a working theory about, I think watercolors are more whimsical, and I think because I am an earth sign, I'm a Virgo, I don't really get whimsical. I think I'm too controlling. I'm too in my head into the physical. So it's hard for me to grasp the, I want to use this brown and try to do that. I think it's hard for me to kind of grasp, I'm going to use these to grasp, I'm looking for the brown. To grasp how to do whimsical. I'm more realistic. I really think it's hard for me to kind of figure out how to, you know, do whimsical and let things go, you know, whereas you guys get to see me use these ones. Whereas watercolors, you really don't have control, I don't think. I think, you know, the water and the oil, I mean, the pigments do what they want to do. Whereas even with pastels, my physical doing something is changing it, you know. And even with painting, it's, you know, with watercolors, it's, you know, there's some unexpected things that happen when the water is mixed and this and that. And I think it's hard. And also, you know, I've seen people do realistic watercolors, but to me, when I think of watercolors, I think of like flowy, whimsical, and my brain doesn't think like that. I think other people that have that problem would be anybody who is an air sign. So air and earth, I think we have a hard time trying to distinguish. I'm trying to figure out if I want to blend these or just use this. I think we have a hard time trying to distinguish the whimsical aspect of it. So all right, I'm just putting that brown in. So I'm going to try to do some watercolors with you guys, and I think I'm trying to figure out, how did I get that color right there? I want this color darker though over on here, because I'm trying to think, I don't know how I got that color. Maybe did I add a little bit of black in there? Shoot, let me look in here. So it's going to be a work in progress for me. So I think it will be fun. I'm going to post it. And then I'm also thinking about starting another room, maybe for the hobbies, where we can all work on projects together, where, you know, we post a picture or something and then we all work on it at the same time. And then you guys can post your end of what your project looks like and mine. Because remember, I am a novice. I am a beginner, just like you guys. This is my third oil pastel artwork. that I've done. This is just my third one. So I'm looking for the black. Don't mind me. So, and then watercolors, I think I've done 2. So this should be fun. And I think it'll be great. You know, just like how I showed you guys my mistake yesterday. Now you guys know, don't make the same mistake that I do. I'm looking for the black. Here it is. So now you guys know not to make the same mistake I do in there. So I don't know how I got that nice and brown over there. I really don't. I don't know how I got it nice and brown. I think I put some other colors in there too, so so you guys see what I'm doing? I'm going to fix that in a minute, but I just wanted to make sure I add the brown in here. And then I'll fix it. I really do like these pastels. I'm going to use those for the sky when I'm done. Also, I need this because I use this right here as like, shoot. I think you can see some of his it's all about trial and error. I'm not perfect. By no means am I perfect. So this is kind of like his scarf right here. So I might add, so it's a different brown just to add. So like I said before, I use the pan pastels here to try to add some texture, and then right here is the scarf. So I'm going to probably try to add a little texture in this area for him. And then I'm going to put the pan right there as his scarf. So I'm just putting the beginning stages on here. I got so much work to do with his whole face still, because it looks like he has it looks like I gave him a black eye right there. So it's still a work in progress here. But I think this is fun. So I think I'm going to start a Facebook group, just, you know, dedicated. It'll be my third group. Thank God I have my Alice to help me with my other group. But I think with this, where we can all, you know, come up with a project, whether it's pastels, painting, you know, we'll put up a picture and then we all will try to paint it at the same time. And you'll watch me doing it on camera. And, you know, and we could all see what our results would be. I think that would be kind of amusing and fun. So tell me what you think in regards to that. And how is this little mess up that I've done up here, trying to fix it? I also want to, what did I do with that brown that I had? Oh, I was actually a good girl and I put it back. Is it this one? Yeah, it is. So you see up here, his eyes, I'm trying to, right here, his eyes, I'm trying to get some of this. Like up here is darker, and here is darker. And then I want to lighten some up. But then we have this right here that is, I don't want this to be the same darkness as the eyebrows. I don't think so. So it's right in here. I'm going to smudge that in, and then it goes in here. So we're going to try to smudge this in up here. I'm going to try to smudge this in a little bit. goes in here. I know I do. So, I'm going to smudge that in. Where is one of my blenders? Let's see if this works. I need some new ones. These ones have been through a lot of, what do you call it? I gotta remember not to put my hand in there. Oh, somebody's calling me. Oh, I don't know who it is. It's probably my sister. Okay. And my phone is way over there, and it is my sister. So let me I'll upload this, and I'll be back, okay?